Hello everyone and welcome to the L Curriculum training video. By now you've likely begun using many of the features that are provided by the L Curriculum Lite version. You've attended a training and now know some of the basic features of the L Curriculum. You know how to navigate different L modules, and you also have a firm understanding of terminology that primary educators use in order to teach students different strategies, including phonics, vocabulary, and fluency. I now want us to shift our attention to finding resources that you can use during your all group time. By the end of this video, you will be able to identify steps needed to find L resources for differentiated small group instruction, locate where to find those small group activities, and identify different activities based on phonics, fluency, and vocabulary. In order to access your L curriculum materials, there are several steps that we need to go through. The first is to log into the North Carolina Educator portal. So begin by typing in your username and password. After logging in, please click on the Clever navigation tool. You will know it because it's a letter C. Step 2 is to log in through a school admin account. Step 3 is to select the LearnZillion app. With Step 4, you'll likely be tempted to select the More button and select either 4th or 5th grade in order to access your grade level materials. However, due to the nature of your particular small groups and the activities that you will be creating, please click on Grade 2. After selecting Grade 2, scroll down and select the green Skills block button. Regardless of you choosing either kindergarten, 1st, or 2nd, the Skills block button will always be green. Because Skills block is the K2 equivalent to an all block, please scroll down and select Small Group and Differentiation. On the Small Group and Differentiation page, as you can see through me scrolling down, you will find a lot of different buttons, and this might seem a little overwhelming, but for today's video recording, I'm going to show you guys 3 specific resources that are the most useful in order to help you begin planning your small groups. The first resource that I would like us to talk about today is the Independent and Small Group link. Please click on it. As you scroll down, you'll notice that you can view it from your web browser. But for purposes of this, I'm going to download it just by clicking the pink button. This resource gives you an overview of what a skills block might look like in a K2 setting. Again, it does mirror an all block setting, so you do have 15 to 20 minutes of whole group instruction, and then as you scroll through it, you see a variety of information that you might find helpful as you plan out your all group instruction. Looking here on page 5, you can see an activity bank of a variety of things that you might find helpful, how to differentiate your instruction. This information focuses on the fundamental beliefs that L has on how to successfully run a skills block in the K2 setting. It's all very similar to an all block setting, but this resource can aid in describing different phonics and vocabulary and fluency activities that you might use. For example, this table focuses on fluency activities that you might use for your students. There might be some poem reading, choral reading, there might be some readers' theater. All of these resources are available, and we're about to discover how to use them. You might also provide students some word work activities to really get in on those vowel and consonant combinations that your scholars or students might be having some difficulty with. And again, all these resources are available to you. We are now going to return to the previous page and scroll up to the top and select Activity Bank. This page, as you can see, shows you a variety of activities that you can use with your learners. Affixes, digraphs, decoding and encoding, fluency, high frequency, letter recognition, phonological manipulation, rhyming, syllable identification, syllable patterns, vowels, onset and rhymes, and developing questions. This might seem like a lot, so I'm going to show you the table of contents. If you click down on it, you will see a set of games and activities that you might want to use for your learners. For example, if you want to teach your individuals, students, some affixes or finding the ending, you're going to click on this activity and you will see a blank set of rectangles. This is for you to add individual words to. If we go back, you can use any of the words that you've found through those cycles in this activity. This also shows you a set of instructions that you might use in order to develop this small group activity. As you can see, there are a variety of things that you might want to use. The category is on this side, so ABC Puppets is a letter recognition activity. Baking and making words is a decoding and encoding activity. These games are all listed in alphabetical order, and the category is simply on the right. All of the activities are mentioned below and are more organized. So we had selected finding the ending in the table of contents, and if you scroll all the way down and select affixes, as I've already done, you will find finding the ending right here. If perhaps maybe you want to find some fluency activities, you would click on the fluency word and you will see a variety of readers' theater that you might want to do with your learners. As you can see, the level or grade level and cycle level is already indicated, so that can help you as well. I find this resource to be really helpful for me as a K2 teacher because I'm able to plan out my small group and independent work activities for my learners, and it's all in one place. And many of these activities are already planned out for me, so I just have to write in the words for the learner. In this video, we learned how to identify the steps needed to find L resources for differentiated small group instruction, locate where to find small group activities, and identify different activities based on phonics, fluency, and vocabulary skills. In our next video, we're going to look at another set of resources that you can use in order to help your learners.